Give me the night. Rip in pieces Prime. Prime has been on my stream before, and I think he beat Prem pretty easily. He smashed Prem. Hey Frizzish, what up, dude? What up, shy airport man? Frizzish actually, it was you, wasn't it, Frizzish? Like me, Mystic, Marky Duda, Cux, and Greasy got off the plane from Scotland to go to RLCS, and then we like met the guy who was holding the RLCS sign, who was supposed to give us our cab to the players' hotel, and there was this other guy standing with him. We are like, "Who's this guy?" But he didn't say anything, so we just left him alone. We thought, "Ah, maybe it's like maybe it's the cab driver's son, maybe he's on work experience or something." Turned out it was actually Frizzish, and he just didn't say hello because he's so shy. And like the day before that, he'd resubbed to Marky for like 14 months in a row or something. So it was so funny. Oh, Prime might get an early lead. He beans the kickoff goal though. He had a chance right there to take a lead against the Dapp, who loves the ball carry. Probably the best ball carrier in the world is Dappur. Bit of a weird takeoff there though. I'm not sure what happened. So we'll have to see how's Dappur going to fare with the new Octane model. Oh, Prime with the goal though. I didn't expect this to make it in. He did accelerate the ball a couple of times here, did Primethunder, but Dappur didn't miss the boost. So really he should be saving this. Oh, maybe he tried to fast aerial but front flipped on accident. Yeah, I'm only telling that story for this because it's funny. It was nice meeting you at LAN, dude. Primethunder with an early lead. Will he be able to hold on to this? The key against all of the top level 1v1 gods is not to give up your concentration at all. Because if you just stop concentrating for a split second, they will score. And speak of the devil and he shall appear. Dappur with a one touch and shot out of nowhere. Primethunder just a little bit second to the ball. Little bit second to the ball right there. He'll be hoping to get a little bit quicker off the mark next time. Dappur stealing the boost. Pretty standard stuff. Pressure. Oh, the mind game. Actually, Primethunder's backing off to goal. Near post shot will force a bad save. Dappur continues to pressure. He's just popping this high over Prime's goal repeatedly so that eventually Primethunder will just run out of boost and the goal will present itself. And there it is. Dribble by Dappur. Nicely done. Primethunder trying his best to stay relevant in the game right here, but it's so hard because Dappur's moving the ball around so quickly, putting it in such awkward positions. Primethunder's defense will crack him eventually. Yeah, kickoffs and also just defense are two places that you just need to be so disciplined in. There we go, Primethunder not relinquishing ball pressure, which is very important. He's got a chance. Ground shot too low. Dappur secures the boost. Will he go for more bounce dribbling? That's what I want to see from him. And this is beautiful by Dappur. Just switching things up from what his usual ball carrying style prevails in. Because this shot by Dappur is a lot more venom to it than a flick would. And his positioning is much better afterwards to follow up. Just in case Primethunder does make a bad save, which is exactly what happened. Long shots force bad saves more often than throws do. Or maybe that's the wrong way to say it. They both force bad saves about the same amount of the time. But recovery time after a long shot is usually much better than it is after a throw. And Dappur's going to actually leave a shot wide open, but Prime's not there. Dappur didn't even check to see where Prime was. And he's just expecting Prime to miss from this position. Is Dappur. Primethunder's staying in this game though. He's been pressuring the ball a lot, which is good, because oftentimes when players are new to 1v1, or they're not as accustomed to high level ones, they will just back off the ball too much and not continue to pressure, give the opposition too much space. But this is good. This is pressure from Primethunder. He's just staying with it as much as he can. Does eventually back off, and Dappur faking an air dribble is going to get beaten to the ball though. The first touch was far too heavy from Dappur right there. Gets tripped. But Dappur's spotted which side Prime was blocking him. Oh, the boost steal by Primethunder is a nice touch to make the challenge and steal the boost with one flip. But Dappur, as always, so ready for just about everything in defense. He sees what Prime's trying to do, knows that this is a pretty low percentage play. I've not said that phrase in a while. So backing off, waiting for the potential whiff, which did actually occur. Primethunder with another chance, but he doesn't get the power that he needed. That was probably scoreable if he could just get a little bit more power. It's good to see Dappur employing a bit more bounce dribbling into his game. This is not what I'm used to seeing from him. I'm sure you guys are all very used to seeing Dappur relying on ball carrying for the majority of his attacks. Nice attack though by Primethunder. Fake challenge by Dappur does not do what it intended to do. That's right there. Dappur fakes a challenge to try and make Prime make a play. But then Prime just made a play anyway and it goes in. Ends up in the back of the net. So Dappur may be a little bit too close for a fake challenge. This should be a goal, honestly. Awkward position for Dappur. He does barely get a save. Prime trying to guess when the ball's falling down. Jumps a little bit early. Does stay with it though. 50-50. Goes in Dappur's favor. This should really be a goal. Oh, Primethunder sits on Dappur though. Does miss the ball for the second time. Free jumps to save. Misses it. Dappur also misses a shot. Couple of misplays coming in here. Misplay leading into another misplay quite often. Primethunder's very capable off the wall. Following the ball all the way down to the ground to make sure that Dappur wouldn't have a ground shot when the ball finally arrived there. And more good defense by Prime. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised at how well Primethunder is holding his own here, although Dappur has had the control for the majority of this game. And he's had the majority of the possession and the boost management. Primethunder's still very much in this to win it. And a good challenge again. Timing was on, but this time Dappur's hitbox might be a little bit too good. The pop over the net. What a finish by Dappur. That's actually spectacular ball control. This touch to get this ball off the wall here. That's just really, really well done. And the backflip to pop it into the top corner. Really nice finish by Dappur. Making it a 3-goal game. Low percentage play. Yeah, rip by NA emote. Primethunder with the far post. What a finish! He actually squeezes it in. That's such a good placement by him. He sees Dappur's placement on the previous shot and says, oh yeah? You like far post shots? Check this out. Off the post. No psionics please when it arrives there. The first black hole is officially referred to as Johnny's nose. What on earth? At least I've taken away Chronosi. I'm just stealing everybody's emotes, or memes. Stealing Moy from Jazer. It's now Boy Guys. Prime's back within one. Look at this, 38 seconds. Primethunder with a nice dribble, actually. The first touch here was really good because it set up the dribble perfectly. Did not hit the ball away from himself. Kept it right beside him. Kept it bouncing towards the other player's net. And now he's well in this game. 1 goal the difference against many people's pick for best 1v1 player in North America. Dappur's low on boost. He's going to have to take this to the side. Prime with goal side advantage. Needs to get up quick though. Dappur will defend this. Still time for 1 goal. Prime's going to try and keep the ball alive. He concedes possession though. Not ideal, but oh, Dappur's going to give it straight back to him. Prime backed off. This is so close. Prime with a chance. Open net. He's going to equalize it against Dappur. Well played. Dappur gives him a nice one in the chat. That was very well done by Prime. Great first touch once again. Perfectly done. Just pops the ball into a strikeable position. Flies back down to the ground to recover it as fast as possible. Gets up for the power shot. Will there be a kickoff goal? Dappur, always blaming his own kickoff for a lot of his losses. Tries to keep the ball alive. Prime's going to say no thank you. Sends it straight down to the ground. Overtime game 1. I don't think a lot of people would have called this. Primethunder putting on a great show for himself right here. He said right before he joined that he does want to focus more on 1v1s. A sentiment I'm sure a lot of other pros share. Boost steal by Prime. Tries to turn it quickly. Dappur's right behind him though, as he should be. Dappur low on boost though, and Prime another light touch. He's doing so well with his first touch as Primethunder. And staying on the ball when a lot of other people would back off. Dappur threatening a shot, and he just pops it with the hook shot from the corner. Difficult to defend this if you are Prime. I really feel like that flip was a misplay. Should have stayed on the ball. Gave Dappur the space to get around the ball. Hook it over the top of the defender. An overtime win for Dappur, but a win nonetheless. Oh, just looking over the chat. That's pretty good. Your children will someday evolve to become blind and rely solely on their ability to smell. That's a pretty good one. That was a really good game though by Primethunder. He brought it back from 5-2. We have to remember he was down by 3 goals, and he managed to score 3 consecutive goals in a minute against Dappur. Yeah, Dapper did change his camera settings. He used to use Lachino settings, now he's using Devo settings. These are Devo's camera settings. 110 FOV, 110 height, -4 I believe, angle. Something like 290 distance, or is it 300? I forget. Primethunder's kickoff looking pretty spectacular to start the game off. As is his car. I'm loving this blue. I've not seen the distortion decal in a while. It's a very interesting kickoff by Prime. He's front flipping very early, which does actually make him arrive a little bit late. Reactive play, and will Prime be able to get a counter attack going? Half flip wasn't the cleanest, but it was still half. Oh, Dapper stole the boost, but he gets bumped on the exit. Will he be able to get the ball into the net? Oh, he's over dribbled it. The oversteer tries again to turn, but he can't get around it. Dapper with a misplay. It's going to be 2-0, surely. Overturning the ball, and then he could not get around it. Went all in to try and squeeze it in at the far post, but unfortunately, it was not meant to be. Dapper, couple of misplays to start game 2. Much better on the kickoff though, this time by Dapper. I'm playing the boost game right now. Is he from Arizona or California? Where's Dapper from? He's West Coast. I'm gonna say California. Is he Californian? Yeah, I'm gonna say Californian. No idea where Prime is from, however. And I feel like Dapper's confusing no one but himself here with this blue looking car. Getting way too much space here from Primethunder. Look at the power shot. We're gonna check this out from Prime's perspective. At some point during this dribble, Primethunder either needs to block the goal or make a challenge. Being off to the side like that, so close to his own net, definitely a misplay, but that's the kind of thing that you learn as you play more 1v1s. Easy to see from a spectator point of view, much harder to play the situation correctly in the game. Well done right there by Primethunder, not to get demoed, but not to get faked out, but he is going to get demoed for his trouble. And this time he will get faked, but he recovers spectacularly. Dapper did not pull the trigger fast enough. Dapper is the second mind game in a row right now. I don't expect him to make a third next time we see him dribbling near Prime's goal. That's 2 mind games that did not work. And Prime going for an interception. Will he actually be able to get this into the net? He has a chance to backflip, but Dapper read that really well. Dapper did not throw himself across the goal. He knew that the backflip shot was coming. Air dribble from deep. Dapper with the acceleration gets it over the top of Primethunder. There we go. No mind game this time, just straight up acceleration on the ball. Primethunder trying to get up for it, but that last touch by Dapper took it away from him. Oh my goodness, you guys are absolutely spamming. There's a saying, the size of a man's nose in centimeters proportional to the amount of women he slept with. They say 50% of children today are Johnny's offspring. What? Oh my goodness. That is a spam if I've ever seen one. We're all tied up here in game 2. 2 goals apiece. Prime's going to let the ball bounce. Goes for an air dribble of his own. Dapper with nothing to do about this one. And he's going to say a nice one, but honestly, I don't think Dapper knew what was going on here. Dapper just gets completely sideways to the play. You never want to be sideways to the play in a 1v1. Very awkward position. He's neither shadowing nor facing the ball. Just gets stuck underneath it. Looking the wrong direction. This should be a goal. Dapper with the ground shot. Misses by a long way though. Strange miss by Dapper. And he gets tripped on the exit. Prime misses his first touch though. Will get the pop. Doesn't. Oh, Prime was thinking about going for the bump there. You see that jump? He was trying to read where Dapper would be. Try to bump him on the exit. But unfortunately for him, Dapper is one step ahead. Dapper's trying his best to create something in front of Prime's goal, going for a bump of his own, but not enough boost to make a follow-up happen. Prime showing that he is a little bit comfortable against Dapper's attack. He's letting Dapper come at him here. Is that a wise decision? It would seem not, but Dapper with another heavy touch. And he's throwing the ball camera off and on. He's spamming the APM. This stands for actions per minute for the uninformed. He's just trying to get his body ready for this game, and there's a nice shot, posting in. Squeezes it in, does Dapper. This first touch left a lot to be desired, but he did manage to get around the ball with a cheeky power slide, squeezed it over the line. So we're all tied up once again. Prime putting on a great show for himself, which is good to see. He was not confident coming into this game. He expected Dappur to completely rinse him, but taking game 1 to overtime, taking game 2 to a lead again. Beautiful power shot by Primethunder. Dappur letting him have the ball in far too much space. Did not expect Primethunder to get such a power shot. Misplaced by Dappur for sure, but well played by Primethunder, capitalizing at so many of these opportunities. Kickoff win for Dappur. Primethunder gives him space. Dangerous. And he's not done the best save, but what a recovery again! Primethunder making up for lost time. Gets what looked like a bad save, but he manages to recover and make a second touch on the ball right as Dappur was coming in to make the killing blow. Oh, but he's done it again, giving Dappur too much space. Side flip shot, getting so much acceleration on the ball. Look at the speed that Dappur's able to get on this ball. Primethunder just not covered in that angle straight into the net. Same mistake again. We've seen a couple of times this game, these players backing off into their own corner. They want that corner boost so badly, and they're getting punished from it. Kickoff goal for Dappur. The 1-goal lead for Prime's been cut in half, taken away, and now absolutely taken away, or stripped completely. Dappur in the lead again. Still time for Prime though. Very impressive that he's staying in touch with Dappur right now in this series, and this could be a goal if he can get the power that he needs. Doesn't flip into the ball though. Dappur out of boost. Prime actually flipping into that ball. Very all-in move. If Dappur had got a favourable 50-50, that probably would have been a goal for him, because Prime was out of the play for a while. And Dappur again, preferring power shots with the side flip. Oh, the inside of the post is going to wrong foot everybody. Neither player expecting that one, but Dappur's going to go up and across. Takes it off early. Still 1 goal the difference. Dappur on the ball. Prime dispossesses him with a fancy touch. Exit block by Dappur. Prime was maybe looking for a demo attempt. But right now, all is pretty even in the midfield. Dappur refusing to flip into this ball. Gets bumped by Prime, but Prime's first touch is not good. Will he get the speed? No, he won't. No boost to recover. What a shame. Primethunder had a chance to equalize the game right there. He's going for an awkward touch. He can't get the touch he needs. Tries to put the ball to the side. All he managed to do was put it into the corner. Or put it in front of his net, rather. Hey, Seal Just with the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate that, dude. Welcome to the channel. This looks like it's going to be 2 games in favor of the DAP. I believe he calls his subs the DAP pack. But Prime is going to go for an air dribble goal to finish things off. Dappur says, no thank you. 2 goal the difference it is. 1 better than game 1 for Dappur. Let's see what my messages are. Alright, Dappur has a package to get. Okay. I've got to go and get a link real quick. Pardon me. Looking for a link. I've got to go and... Oh my goodness, how do I do this? View all. Looking for the laptop that I bought. Was it this one? I think it was this one.
Moi 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 moi. You know what? I can't do it. What I can do though is congratulate you on all the success you've enjoyed.
Oh, thanks, man.
This channel is my only Twitch sub, and there's a reason for that. Keep it up.
You're so
Much
kind.
love.
I really appreciate the kind words, dude. It was inconvenient timing. That was actually very convenient timing between the games. Good. Thank you, QX Commercial, for the 2 months in a row. I appreciate that, dude. But yeah, inconvenient timing with a conveniently timed subscription right between the games. Not breaking my flow. Let's see if Primethunder can take a game off Dappur. Oh, a shot from Dappur. Another power shot just catching Prime off guard. Seems like these side flip shots are... They're always taking Prime by surprise. He's not expecting the speed. Right there, we see him reversing. He's getting ready to defend his back post, but unfortunately, Dappur with a quick side flip takes it back across the goal. What about the amazing overlay? I can't be bothered. We're just going to remember that it's 2-0. There we go. This time Prime does read the post. You can see his hesitation. He doesn't believe that the post is going to behave as it should. This should be a much easier kickoff goal than it was, so it should just go straight in. Should just go straight in. Unfortunately, the redirects for Prime have not been completely polished. A lot of aspects of his ones game have looked very good though for Primethunder. His defense has been capable for the majority of the game. Dappur, low 50-50, is going to take him out of the game right here though, and this dribble is not going to be oversteered. Dappur has been oversteering quite a few of his dribbles from that position, but this time he manages to get the touch that he needs. Just the light touch. He didn't go for the extra heavy touch right there and take it too far to the left. Spam guys, overlay here. It's 2-0 to Dappur. Easy, we don't need an overlay. Another kickoff goal opportunity goes astray. Primethunder opting to do a 50-50 in front of Dappur's net. Slightly questionable. It's great to see Dappur going for more of these bounce dribbles, because that shot that we saw right there would not have been possible if he was only going for ball carries and throws like he used to.
You are the classiest, most thoughtful streamer I've watched. I hope this shows
Oh my goodness,
my
dude!
appreciation for your content.
It's post. What on earth, man?
Hashtag Johnny Boy for RLCS president.
RLCS president. That's far too kind, my man. I really appreciate that. Not just the donation, but the kind words as well. That's really kind of you. Oh my. Why is there a gap between all the moas? What? Who did this? 9 butts, really? How did you manage that? But I appreciate the sub. I don't know how you managed to make so many massive gaps between the moas. The moi. I really wish it would just say moi instead of moi. That's the only thing. Prime walking straight into a dunk from Dappur. He's gonna have to do something with this rebound. Dappur is in the vicinity, looking for shenanigans. If I put an overlay, you'll sub first, maybe. I'm not gonna fall for that one. I've fallen for that too many times. Oh, is Dappur overshot? No, he hasn't. Another vicious side flip shot from Dappur. This wasn't necessary though. He could have just ran it in, but he thought, nah, why not? Just flip. Be done with it. Just in case the controller disconnects at some point. I'll give proper shoutouts between games. I didn't see all of those names because it moved too quickly through the chat. But I'll be sure to check after the game. Another miss on a kickoff goal and a bump from Prime. Should be a counter-attack goal. There it is. Dappur should have scored this, of course. He should be up by 3. Instead, he's only up by 1. Instead, he's only up by 1. How long will I be streaming? I'm not sure. We'll see. I just kind of stream until I feel like stopping. What was that kickoff? Is that just straight in? Primethunder is going to make sure it is in. Let's see. I think Dappur just flipped late and landed right in front of the ball. Yeah, he didn't get his second dodge off. Did not get his second dodge off in that situation. Tied up again. So Primethunder, even if he loses all the games versus Dappur today, has been on a pretty good showing for himself, because Dappur for the longest time has been one of the highest rated 1v1 players in the world, and especially in North America. He's one of the very few American players who's able to compete with the top EU players. And Primethunder is giving him a run for his money. Oh, gets taken out of the game by a quick shot from Dappur though. I'm surprised this worked. Usually Primethunder would have been able to get a touch on this. A little bit off to the side. If Prime just manages to get a bit more goal side before jumping in that position, he'll have a much higher success rate of interception. But it seems like he is getting caught out quite a lot in his own corner. Hey, Futurus, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that, dude. The Primethunder still well in this. He's down by 2, but he's been scoring back-to-back goals pretty regularly. One of the important things is, for the most part of this series, he's been pretty solid on kickoff, but unfortunately, right as I say that, he's lost 2 kickoff goals in a row. He's been staying pretty disciplined on kickoff for the most part. Way too side on to that one, unfortunately. I can only sub one person on Twitch. Should I sub to me or Crow? Oh, me, obviously, because I have better emotes. That's why. My emotes are much more spammable than Kronovi's. It's no contest. Give this the winner. I will do. I will do, my friend. I will give this to the winner, which is looking like it's going to be Dappur. So I'll probably just donate that to Dappur next time he streams or something. Unless Prime can make a miraculous comeback. He's staying relevant right now. That backflip has put Dapper in a lot of pressure. Dapper did not expect this. How did Prime manage to get this on target? Look at that flip. Oh my goodness. Dapper was expecting an easy counterattack. Then suddenly there's not only a backflip to take the ball into an awkward position, it's actually on target. It's on Link, complete in the face. Congratulations, bro. Wait. He was the guy who would sub to me if I got an overlay. I never, like, pre-overlay sub requests. If somebody subs to me and then they ask for an overlay, then I'll be like, yeah, maybe. But I've fallen for that too many times. People are like, I'll sub if you make an overlay. Then I make an overlay and they don't sub. I'm not falling for that one again. Well played by Prime. Not giving the free shot to Dapper. No fear despite the fact that he had no boost. Oh, the jump is not in the right direction though. But he's staying close to Dapper as much as he can. Dapper just too quick though. Counterattack, despite getting demoed, will result in the 3-goal difference yet again. Prime, a little bit too much in the corner. This has been a game of overextending into corners for Primethunder, both offensively and defensively. You're almost champion in ones. Keep it up, dude. Crow doesn't have Johnny in his stream. Johnny has Crow in his. We want to see both sub to Johnny. I like that logic. I didn't think of that one. Hire this man as my marketing manager. He subbed, give him the overlay? Okay. I guess I did promise. Let me do it. Dapper to Prime 0. Bang. There we go. Isn't it incredible? Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it wonderful? Low production overlay. For life. Also, Zorn Slema, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I missed this goal because I was setting up an overlay. It's a really nice challenge. The thing to know about that challenge by Prime is that he's already angled his car so that his wheels are going to land on the wall right after the challenge happens. Something that I don't see enough people do at lower level is angle your car so that if you're flying towards a wall to make a challenge, you want to make sure that you land on the wall on your wheels right after you hit the ball. So that's what happened there. Prime takes the ball, quick recovery, manages to get a save. He's had a couple of really nice recovery mechanics as Prime. He was a little bit caught out of position at his near post just a while ago. And again, just a beautiful recovery. Look at this guy. I was about to credit him for getting a nice recovery in front of his own net. Look at that play. Nice landing, perfect position. Dapper giving him a nice one in the chat. Credit where credit is due. But he's had half flips and wave dashes here and there just to land on his wheels a little bit faster. Oh, Dapper with the mind game. Nicely done to end the game. Dapper faking the redirect just so that he would get Prime to back off. Lets the ball hit the floor. 3-0 for Dapper. I'm going to call that one GG's. Closer than maybe Prime's better at ones than he expected. Because that was a lot closer than he thought it was going to be. He played very well. Really nice recovery mechanics in particular. If he could just not overextend in corners as much, he will be ready to go. And Dapper on the other hand, good to see Dapper changing up his playstyle, adopting a bit more bounce dribbling into his game, not focusing entirely on carrying the ball. I didn't see Dapper carry the ball hardly at all, which is maybe just him practicing purely bounce dribbling just to try and bring that into his game. But Dapper, I'm sure, is still a monster at ball carrying. Still a monster in defense as well. How do you keep your hands warm? There are actually things called hand warmers that you just rub them together and they're like really warm. You use them in between games. I'll see if Dapper says. I've never bought any hand warmers myself. Also, Crow has that blue-haired girl and you don't have anyone. I'll sub to you, Johnny. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I don't have anyone. Crow has the blue-haired girl. The blue-haired girl subbed to me, actually. Or she was. Kia, she subbed to me twice, I believe. So, yeah. That's all you need to know. Yeah, Dapper definitely look into hand warmers. Anybody else who struggles to keep their hands warm while they're playing, I would say warm up your hands. Oh, what up, Pashi? How you doing, man? Dapper saying, my hands are always cold. He goes to the bathroom and runs his hands in hot water before tournaments. That's an interesting solution. I've never really had that problem. I don't really get cold hands because I've spent a large portion of my life working outside as a laborer, and your hands kind of get used to staying warm by themselves. Just get better circulation. One thing I would say is don't ever get those fingerless gloves. Never, ever, ever get fingerless gloves. They're terrible. They will make your fingers freeze because your body feels like warmth on your hand and it tells your heart, hey, don't send any blood to your hand because it's probably warm over there, but your fingers are actually freezing.